It's the middle of the night, right? You don't want to wake yourself up by turning on the lights.
Yeah.
You got to shit. And then you're like, damn, I could do some funky shit right now, and I could go to the toilet and shit with the lights off. Mate,
Would you rather say your ex's name during sex or your partner's best friend's name?
okay, your ex. Look, if you say your partner's best friend's name, that's fucked up, right? Really fucked up. If you say your ex's name, like, it could be, you know, a slip of the tongue.
Yeah, but then that just means you're into them still.
No, it doesn't. It's like a slip of the tongue. Like, you say your partner's best friend's name, they're like... Because, okay, you've had sex with your ex before. But have you... Then that just says you've had sex with your partner's
fair
best
enough.
friend.
That's
Alright, and welcome back to the Making Heatwaves podcast, episode 10.
yeah.
This will be our
Episode X.
last episode of season 1. We have a new design for the studio. We're hoping to have it finished by next time we do the podcast.
Yeah.
And we're not going to tell you guys about it. It's going to be secret until it's done, I suppose.
It's looking good though. I'll tell you that. It's looking good.
It's looking good.
Like, I'm looking forward to sitting down and talking on the mic.
Hopefully we'll have 2 mics by then. I think we found the issue.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the mic itself. I think it's the cable. But we'll see. Okay, so the thing I want to talk about was... Is there anything better than going to bed with clean sheets?
Actually, there isn't. There really isn't. But we can
talk about that.
We can talk about that.
See,
you know?
now I'm trying to clean my bed every Wednesday. Today I can't because we have a house inspection, but starting from like probably tomorrow I might clean my bed.
Yeah.
And every Wednesday I'll be cleaning my bed.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's that good of a feeling.
Yeah.
The
I know.
feeling's that good.
You have a long day of working and stuff, and then you go home and you realise that your sheets are clean. Jump straight into bed. Everything's silky smooth. You can.
Let me tell you something though.
Feel it rubbing against your skin.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Let me tell you something though. I think the reason why it's not the best thing in the world is because, right? You've had a long day, what you said.
Yeah.
You've had a long day. You might even have had a shit day, alright? You get home. And then you're like, oh, let's have dinner and then go straight to bed. You have dinner, wonderful dinner, yeah? You're keen to go into your fresh sheets. You go to your bedroom.
It's not made yet.
It's in the dryer.
Yeah.
Your bed's not made yet.
Yeah.
Worst off, you forgot about it. It hasn't even gone to the dryer.
Yeah.
They're still wet.
I get that every time.
Exactly. So then, if they're not made, you have to make your bed, and then by the time you get to bed, it's like you've lost 5 minutes of sleep.
And you also, if it's a hot day,
Yeah.
if it's a hot night, and you start making your bed before you go to bed,
Yeah.
you start heating
Sweating.
up and sweating,
And then you want to
and
shower.
then you need a shower before you actually.
So then
hop
that's like
into
20
bed.
minutes before you go to bed.
And then after a shower, your hair's wet.
Yeah.
You get your pillow wet, and then there's no point in cleaning it.
Exactly. So that's why I think there's other things that can, trump that.
So what can top the list?
See,
you reckon?
I have 2 other things on my list.
Yeah.
So, going on a toilet with your phone for 30 minutes or so.
Damn, you can't beat that, dude. You whip out a game of 8-ball pool and you just.
But then
just relax.
There's a shitty thing about that though, because if you go too long in the toilet, you shit. The shit dries up on your ass.
Yeah. Well, that's if you take it the extreme route, That's
Yeah.
if you sit there for
A while.
really long amount of time, which I probably never do.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'll tell you what though, there's nothing better. All right, this is going to come across as really weird, but there's nothing better than sitting down in the toilet with your phone and timing the TikToks perfectly with the shits that you take. So what I mean by that is like you're watching a TikTok and then you're like,
Oh, dude, no.
and it all comes out.
I've never done
while
that
you're watching
before.
TikTok. There's nothing worse, all right, than getting on the toilet and the Wi-Fi doesn't work, so you can't watch your TikToks while you're taking the shit.
I know. That's
I don't
shit.
know. There's just something soothing about.
You know what else is soothing? Well, it's kind of it's a dangerous one. It's the middle of the night, right? You don't want to wake yourself up by turning on the lights.
Yeah.
You got to shit. And then you're like, damn, I could do some funky shit right now, and I could go to the toilet and shit with the lights off. Have you done that before?
No.
I've done that before.
Wait, so you don't turn the lights on?
You don't turn the
wanna
lights
wake
on.
up too much.
Yeah.
Oh, I've done that, but
So
I
that-
don't know why you're saying you could do some funky shit right now.
No, like it's like you could not wipe properly because you got to wipe and check. Do you wipe and check, or do you
No.
just wipe?
I just wipe until
That's
it feels
risky.
less wet.
That's risky, bro. I wipe and check every time.
Yeah. Yeah, it brings me to my next topic though that I was going to talk about.
But I'm not done yet.
Yeah, I know, but I have a little side topic
All right, we'll come back to this then.
about. Wait, fuck, I forgot.
Forgot? All right, I'll keep going.
Keep going. I'll come back.
Now, there's something that I think beats all of that, and that is, it's Saturday. Saturday Arvo,
Yeah.
right? You've had a hard week. You've been training all day. You've been working all week, training all week, going hard at it, beating your... No, I'm kidding. That's a joke. Anyways, it comes to Saturday afternoon. What's the best feeling in the world? Getting on
And playing with the boys.
Getting on and playing with the boys on gaming.
You know what's even
Saturday
better?
Arvo.
You have your favourite drink with you.
Yeah.
You have some snacks.
Yes.
You have a pillow and a blanket.
Yeah. And you're gaming with the boys.
And you're gaming with the boys.
You might even have a cat on your lap.
Yeah. You might even have some pussy on you.
Yeah. There's I don't think anything can beat that. Like, yeah, gaming on Sunday's fun, but you're like, oh, the back of your mind there's, Monday.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, I really should be doing something else.
I reckon Saturday night's the best because
Saturday
you're
night.
like, oh, but I'll wake up tomorrow and it's Sunday. So I've still got a whole day of relaxation.
I feel like for people, maybe Friday night would be even better.
Yeah.
But for us, we're like, oh,
Do you get all depresso on Sunday night?
Sunday night?
Yeah.
Nah.
Like on Sunday night, I'll be sitting on the couch and I'll be like, fuck,
No, I don't get that.
my weekend's over.
Oh, yeah,
I have to
that's
go
true.
back to
That's true.
training in the morning and I'm
That's
going to get
true.
my ass whooped.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Like it just hits you hard,
Yeah.
Yeah, what we do on Friday night, we have our usual pizza night. We eat our pizzas. After the pizzas are eaten, there's nothing more to look forward to. After that, you go on to bed, and then you're waking up at 4:30 in the morning to go to training.
Yeah.
And jump in a cold pool.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
look
true.
forward to anything after that. After that session, I'm happy for the rest of the week. It's just that session I have to get it over and done with.
Monday mornings are shit.
Monday mornings are just...
Mondays in general is shit, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's my list done. Do you have anything else to add to that? Surely there's something else.
Yeah, there would be.
They would be. I feel like maybe,
I mean, sex.
Yeah, but I don't know how that feels like yet. Maybe, right? It's a hot day.
Yeah.
And then... Oh, you know what's even better than that? So, Fridays. You're done with work. And you know that you don't have training on the Friday Arvo.
But see, unless you're an athlete, you wouldn't know that. I mean, actually, no, that's not true because they'd be working all week.
Yeah.
Digging in the trenches, mate.
You're a school student.
Yeah.
And you always have a shift Friday afternoons. But you don't have that shift Friday afternoon.
Yeah,
You can hang out with your friends on Friday afternoon. Like, I feel like when you have to do something Friday afternoons, it just ruins, like, your Friday,
Yeah. Or when you have to do something early on Saturday.
Yeah. That's us every weekend.
But you know what I just thought of? What's
What?
better than your sheet?
Yeah.
It's a hot day, right?
Yeah.
You're sitting out in the hot, sunny... We're in Australia, right?
Yeah.
So it's always hot. Anyways, you're sweating your tits off,
Yeah.
right? You're outside. All of a sudden, you walk past an area in the shade and there's a cool breeze that comes through.
There's something even better than that.
Bro, the breeze,
It's that good.
it's that good. Like you just want to stay there and live the rest of your life in that shady
I'm
area.
going to tell you something better.
Yeah,
It's
go
a
on.
hot day.
Yeah.
You get picked up. The car is an amazing temperature. You get in the car and you just decompress. You're just like, yes.
Well, you know what's better? Getting in a car
That's
that's
the feeling.
not like overheating because it's been in the
Yeah.
sun for 5 hours.
Yeah.
That is a good feeling.
The worst feeling in the world is getting in the car and just bloody 200
The
degrees.
worst feeling is when it's literally 40 degrees outside and you have to get in the car. The
Yeah.
car's 50 degrees. You get in the car and you're sweating your tits off until the aircon actually starts working 15 minutes
Yeah.
later.
Well, let's talk about that. What's the worst feeling in the world? I think,
feel like there's a lot worse than
Yeah.
sitting in a hot car.
I'll tell you what.
You could literally be in an extermination camp getting gassed.
Yeah, but maybe, right? You're laying there at night. But you just can't fall asleep.
Yeah, that's a bad feeling.
Like, you're just there, you're laying there, you're like, okay, come on, it's time to go to bed.
You know what's worse though?
What?
Not having any legs.
Yeah, that's true. But I feel like you could have some good upper body strength,
Yeah.
It could be like a literal Dorito.
What would you do if you had no legs?
Try to be like a Dorito. Look like the closest I can to a Dorito.
Have you seen those videos of that guy doing like push-ups and
Yeah.
chin-ups with no legs?
I feel like I'd be that guy if I
Bro's
didn't.
cheating.
Yeah, he's cheating. It's a lot lighter.
Yeah.
Do you reckon it'd be easier to do pull-ups with no legs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
I feel like
actually, no, you wouldn't have the balance.
I feel like I could do like 50.
You wouldn't have balance.
You don't need balance.
Yeah,
if
you
got
do. You got
thick arms.
Yeah, you need balance. I feel like you need balance to do pull-ups. Do you reckon? Should we Google it? Do you need balance?
Yeah, Google it.
Let's Google it.
Do you need balance to do pull-ups without legs?
I feel like you do because, right, when you're doing a pull-up, you're like this, right?
Yeah.
You're not like this.
I feel like you don't.
Do you need balance to do a pull-up? Let's see.
No.
No, it doesn't say anything about it.
Yeah. You just need a bigger core strength. And I reckon a bit of core strength comes by not having any legs.
Yeah, that's true.
What would you do if you had no arms?
Bro, I reckon, what's worse? No arms, no legs. I reckon no arms would be worse.
No arms. I feel like I'd rather have no legs. No, I'd rather have no legs.
So I'd rather have no legs, me too. Because, think about, what do you do with your legs? You walk. But you have wheelchairs for that.
Yeah.
You don't have...
I feel like I'd rather have my arms.
I'd rather have my arms too, because if you don't have your arms, what are you going to do?
Can't even have a one.
Like, you literally... You can't pick up your phone.
Mm.
You can't work.
You can't eat.
You can't eat. You have someone to eat, to feed you. You have to do it with your feet. That's fucking disgusting. Yeah, you can't type on your laptop. You can't start a podcast.
I reckon you could teach yourself to type on the laptop with your little fingertips.
Yeah. With your toes.
Yeah, your toes. Your fingertips.
Yeah, but that'd be so much harder. Like, I'd rather have it, like, have no legs and type on my laptop with my arms. Because what am I doing with my feet right now? Nothing.
Mm.
What am I doing with my arms? I'm talking. I'm like, hand gestures, wanking, Pornhub,
Bro.
whatever.
This actually brings me on to my next topic.
Really?
Yeah. I created a topic, would you rather?
All right, let's go.
All right. So I've got a few questions for you, and you have to answer them truthfully. I'll answer them for you as well. All right. So the first one is: would you rather clog the toilet on a first date or your first day at a new job?
Okay, let's break it down. Am I allowed to break it down? Or
Yeah,
do I
you're
just
allowed to
have
break it down,
So your first date, right? You're going to take a shit.
but you clog it.
You clog it. But
You can always run away.
if that person's the right person, they'll accept it,
I feel like it depends where you are, because if
and-
you're at the restaurant, no
yeah.
one is going to know.
Yeah, but if you're at
you're
the
at
house...
her place,
Right, if you're at the house, you can go up to her and be like, listen, babe, darling, sugar.
I clogged your toilet.
I clogged the toilet by
Call the
accident.
plumber.
Just let it sit there for 5 minutes. I'll go back and I'll press the flush again. Just don't go to the toilet. I'm sorry about this. It's just who I am. My shits are big. Now, work. Do you really give a fuck about the people you work with?
That's true. But it's your first day at a new job.
Yeah, but do you really give a fuck?
Well, we don't. But imagine if you were like, if you spent 5 years at law school studying law, right? You get your first job because the unemployment rate is like 50%. You can't get a job. You finally get a job at a law firm. Yeah, but like
lawyers,
and you clog the toilet.
You kind of have an excuse for clogging the toilet though. You're working like 20 hours a day.
Yeah, you take some.
Like you have an excuse.
You take some fat shits.
So I feel like I'd rather take a fat shit. I clog the toilet at work.
All right.
Like.
That's
yeah,
true.
the date would be bad. But I feel like I'd rather take a shit and clog the toilet at work.
I feel like I'd do it on purpose at work.
Yeah. Just to fuck with people.
Yeah.
Like, do I really give a shit about the people okay, let's see. The ice cream shop. No, don't give a fuck. So it doesn't really matter. Alright, next question.
Alright, next one. Would you rather have to be naked at work for an hour or be dropped off 2 miles from your house whilst you're naked and have to try and get home?
Well, that's a tricky one.
Yeah.
Okay, so theoretically 2 miles. That's
how fast could you run 2 miles?
That's 3.2 k's. Alright. Is this like, is your house in the city or like, like a town like we live in, like the outback?
No, it's in the city.
It's in like, okay, what type of city? Like Brisbane?
Like
Melbourne?
Yeah.
And like your work, what's your work?
Bro, your work is like, it's like it's like Spectre Lit from Suits. It's full. There's a lot of employees that can see you.
I feel like I'd rather...
Better yet, alright, you're at my work and you're mixing powder, but you have to be naked.
Oh, well, I'd rather be at your work, because there's like 4 people.
Yeah, but you're doing it naked.
Yeah, but who's going to know you did it naked when they opened up the packet?
Alright, I don't actually do this at work, guys, okay?
I feel like it's worth... I feel like
alright,
your original
you're
one is
Spectre Lit.
Spectre.
Yeah. You know what? I'd rather be naked at work.
Me too, because there's probably, let's be honest, if you're at Melbourne, you're running 3.2 kilometers
in the city.
You're going to cross a lot more people than at work.
Yeah.
And you're not going to last an hour in your workplace. You're going to get fired. So it's probably like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'd rather have the work.
Yeah.
All right. Next one. These are too easy, mate.
Would you rather say your ex's name during sex or your partner's best friend's name?
Okay. Your ex? Look, if you say your partner's best friend's name, that's fucked up, right? Really fucked up. If you say your ex's name, like, it could be, a slip of the tongue.
Yeah, but then that just means you're into them still.
No, it doesn't. It's like a slip of the tongue. Like, you say your partner's best friend's name, they're like... Because, okay, you've had sex with your ex before. But have you... Then that just says you've had sex with your partner's
fair
best
enough.
friend.
That's really logical. That is really logical.
Yeah, exactly.
I would rather that as well.
So I'd rather say my ex.
Yeah.
Next question. It's too easy.
Damn, you're actually good at these.
These are too easy for me.
Would you rather have to face a pension? Would you rather have the face of a pensioner, but the body of a 20-year-old, or the body of a pensioner and the face of a 20-year-old?
Okay, let's break it down. So, the face of a pensioner and the body of a 20-year-old. Now look, you could easily hide the body of a pensioner
under a shirt.
But
what if he's like really fat?
Well, there's some fat 20-year-olds.
Yeah.
There's some fat 20-year-olds, and they still pull, some of them. Like, TJ Khaled.
Yeah.
Bro pulls. So, I think if you have the body of a pensioner, there's a downside to that though. If you have the body of a pensioner,
you have a shriveled old cock.
No, that's not even the problem. Like, let's put the sex aside. Pensioners, right? They struggle with everyday things. Getting up the stairs, walking to the supermarket.
But you
wanking.
have the face of Prince Charming.
Yeah, exactly. But then, if you have the face of a pensioner, you look retarded. First of all, if you're 20, well, you don't look retarded if you're a pensioner. But if you're 20, but you have the face of a pensioner, it's kind of weird. So I feel like I'd rather
the face of a pensioner.
Me too, because then you can do more things.
Because imagine, all right, you look old, all right, and you probably are old, all right,
And you have
but
a
you have
body
the
of a...
body of a 20-year-old. Everyone's going to be like, what the heck is
So you're
this
still
guy
going to
on?
pull. You're still actually going to pull.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I'd rather have the face of a pensioner and the body of a 20-year-old.
yeah.
Alright, anything else?
Would you rather be stuck on an island for eternity all on your own or with someone you hate?
Okay, let's break it down. You're on an island by yourself for the rest of your life, right? By yourself.
I'd rather be with someone I hate.
And then, you're in the island with someone you hate. Like, there's got to... The reason why you hate them
Will go away.
is going to go away. You're going to make friends with them. And, like...
You'll most likely
You'll
reproduce
most likely
with them.
reproduce with them. You'll make more friends. So it's pretty simple to me.
You'll start a
I'm
colony.
gonna go with the person I hate.
Yeah, 100%. Would you rather pee a ping pong ball or poop a bowling ball?
Okay. See,
No, you can't break that one down.
I can break it down.
Nah.
Because-
dude, imagine peeing a ping pong
No.
ball or
Okay, listen to
pooping.
me. Listen to me.
a bowling
Right.
ball.
The bowling ball, right?
Bro, that
Okay,
would
no.
shatter every bone in your ass.
Listen to me. The hole of the bum, right? The bum hole is like very small, right?
Yeah.
The hole of the penis is even smaller. But ratio that, right? You ratio it.
It's the same.
My cock's like this big, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The hole's like this big, probably not that big, but it can flex a little bit, like stretch a little bit.
Ugh.
Yeah, okay.
Bro, what
I haven't tried that. I haven't tried it. But I'm assuming it can flex a little bit. Can it
Yeah.
not? Yeah. Right? A bowling ball coming out your ass is virtually impossible, physically impossible. Like, you're going to have a massive hole. Like,
I feel like the bowling ball is bigger than my hips.
yeah, exactly. So it wouldn't fit. So I feel like I'd rather have a ping pong ball out of my cock.
Yeah, that's true. Bro, these ones are easy.
Yeah, this is too easy for me.
Too easy.
Keep going.
No, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, those are pretty good questions, and I'm expecting the same in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah.
I want to be questioned again.
These ones were good, eh?
Yeah, I want to be questioned again. I like being questioned.
Yeah. All right, so guys, this week it's taper week.
Oh, we're loving
going
it.
to a race on the weekend. We're tapering. Tapering
Bro.
means you're going easier. Taper? What is it?
Bro,
because
okay, yesterday
at
we
the
did
moment-
8.4 Ks
Yeah.
and taper. We're doing, like, that's a lot. 8.4 for taper. And this afternoon is going to be hard too. Like,
I've been robbed.
Like, I'm actually sort of sore. If I'm being honest. I'm sore.
We've been robbed of our taper.
Yeah.
Maybe it will be better this afternoon. Who knows?
I'm trying to
But
recover the best I
if
can.
you're an athlete out there, do you expect to get a taper before your race?
Yeah.
Like, do you?
Yeah.
Most of us do,
But you know what? I always
But maybe we
whinge
just
about
gotta-
not having taper,
yeah.
right?
And then we
But-
do very well.
I enjoy, I feel like I race better when I don't have that much taper. Because if I taper too much, then I'm just like, not in the mood,
You got to be in the mood.
You got to be in the mood to, fuck yes. Alright. So, I have something else. I have a proposal.
Okay.
This could lead on to podcast progress, but I've really been wanting to lately do vlogs. But, hear me out, right? I know you're not too keen on it just yet.
I am keen.
You are keen. I've been thinking, right? We do 12 vlogs a year. Once a month. So that gives you, right? You do like an interesting, like 1 or 2 days, like surely you have 1 or 2 interesting days a year. A month, I mean. Sorry.
I don't know.
You could. You can make it interesting.
Yeah.
You can make it interesting, like a weekend with the boys or whatever. You vlog it. You edit it. It takes a week or 2 to edit. That's like 2 weeks of your month.
So you reckon we should start a vlog?
I can edit it. I'm happy to. I like editing. It's fun.
I can edit it too.
Yeah, exactly.
I can do half of it.
Yeah. So I feel like, let us know. I reckon we should.
I feel like we should do maybe 6.
6 a year? Yeah, that's doable.
Or 8. Do one every 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Because, look, at the moment, we don't have that much time.
Yeah. But, I really want to do vlogs. I feel like they'd be fun.
It would be fun.
Or not even...
What style of vlog
Not
would
even
you
vlogs.
like?
Just like, something interesting that we do, Like, we could try to go from one place to another using $1,
That's a good idea.
You could try to do that a weekend sometime.
Yeah.
Try to go from one place to another. We have a car. Oh, no, not even a car, actually. Or should we have a car? We should try to rent a car with $1. I feel like those would be interesting,
They would be. So what style of vlog would you do? Would you do like a Casey Neistat, a Ryan Trahan, a Mr. Beast?
I'm trying to aim towards in between like Ryan Trahan and the Inspired Unemployed vlogs.
Did the Inspired Unemployed have vlogs?
Yeah, you should watch them. Okay. They're pretty good.
Mm.
And they don't look that hard to edit.
They don't?
No, they do, but then they don't really.
Yeah.
But I really want to do something like Ryan Trahan,
Yeah.
Like they're pretty good.
Or
so
listeners,
not even vlogs, just like YouTube videos.
Yeah. Listeners, let us know if you want to hear a vlog. That actually would be interesting.
I'm really down. I really want to do them, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because they give us content too. Lots of content. Alright, so podcast progress.
Yes.
YouTube kind of slowed down.
Yeah.
We gained 3 overnight, but that's pretty good compared to what we've had for the past week and a half or so. TikTok, pretty dry, to be honest. Not many views.
We need to pick up our game again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've been starting to do some bulking, which brings me into book club, but we'll do that a bit later. Okay, so where were we at?
We were at so our YouTube has gained 3 subscribers overnight. It's alright, but we've been doing better lately, a week and a half up before. Now It's been kind of dry. We've got to pick up our game. Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't posted on Instagram in 4 days. I just realised that last night.
But we've been putting a lot of our focus on YouTube because we're trying to grow that.
Yeah.
But I reckon we need to. Today, I've made a list of things I need to do, and one of them is I need to make 4 reels using podcast clips. Mm-hmm. So then we're set until Saturday.
Yeah. Saturday.
Yeah.
So I reckon, right? We have a designated day. I reckon Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Where we bang out content. Like we do 6 skits. 6 or 7 skits. We do 6.
Yeah. 6
skits, right? We do 6 skits. No, I might as well do 7. We'll do 7.
Yeah.
And we'll do 4 videos. 4 clips. 4 or 5, depends what in the mood for. And we'll plan what day we post them and stuff. And then we'll film the podcast. And then Wednesdays are like a reset week, reset day.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
No, I agree.
I feel like we should do that.
I agree. What else have we got? We got a new studio coming soon.
Yeah.
New season. We're improving the sound quality by making a new studio as well. So you guys can look forward to that, listening to better sound.
So let's sneak peek. So, right, we're not going to tell them what it's going to look like.
Yeah.
We're going to have a couch, right? So then we can hold the mics closer.
Yeah.
We might even potentially get stands for the mics, maybe. I don't know. One day. And then we'll have a different background.
Yeah, because this one's getting a bit old, eh?
I don't know. I don't rate it that much.
I'm getting sick of it now. Yeah.
And then we're gonna have curtains on either side to enhance the.
You're basically telling them what we're gonna do.
But that's it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. All right.
And what else? Podcast progress.
You know what we haven't done in a while, and I reckon we should do now.
What?
We should do a going deeper segment.
All right, let's go deeper.
But we need to sing a song. We need to sing a skit.
Okay, but we have to be quiet so it enhances the sound.
Yeah.
All right, ready? Welcome back to the Going Deeper segment.
Going deeper
in your mom. Okay.
There we go. Okay, so have you got one?
Well, you've kind of put me on the spot here.
Yeah,
but let's go
You're good
deeper
at coming up with
with. Let's go deeper with. All right. So lately, right? I've been very. Let's just say, last week, right? This week I've been trying to be more motivated, right?
Yeah.
But last week and the week before that, I've been a bit of a moody fucker.
You've been a bit hormonal, eh?
I've been a bit hormonal.
You've
I've
been on
a bit
your
of a
man
fucking
period.
Cunt. All right?
Yes.
To say the least. I've been a lazy fuck. I've been I don't know, just lazy.
Yeah.
Just trying to get on the games. Don't think about the fuck podcast. Sorry. Not thinking about the podcast too much.
Yeah.
Unmotivated. But this week I'm motivated. So you didn't want to do the podcast today, but I was like, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's
fucking do it.
Because then if we did it on Friday, then it would have been more difficult to edit it.
Yeah.
That's quality. Anyways, it's alright, you know, to have lazy weeks, right? But instead of having lazy weeks, have a lazy day.
Yeah. Because
you have a lazy week, right? It reflects on everything you do. Like you're like, oh, I can't be fucked to do this. I can't be fucked to do that. I can't be fucked to do that. And then
it just
you get to training, right? You get to training, and you're like, oh, I can't be fucked. And you train like shit. And it just goes for this whole week, and then you train so bad the whole week. You start reflecting, and you're like, oh, dude, I don't know, what's the point of swimming if I'm going to swim like shit, you know? You think, and you're like, oh, I'm going to give up. I'm giving up. I haven't swum good in ages. Oh, I'm doing so shit. And then you stay up at night later, and you're like, oh, who cares? I'm swimming like shit anyways. I'm going to stay up later.
Yeah.
And then you have like 4 or 5 hours of sleep, 6 hours of sleep, and you're like, damn, I'm so tired, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to swim shit anyways.
Might as well stay up
later. And then
it just
piles up, right?
Your whole
and
routine.
then you almost get into like a low level of depression.
Yeah.
Because then you start thinking, you're like, oh, bro, what am I doing with my life? I'm so lonely.
You know, a wise one once said, all right, and I'm going to quote Andrew Tate. All right, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to quote him. He said, you can't be depressed if you're always doing something.
Exactly.
And that is fair enough.
Like this week, right? Monday morning, I'm like, okay, I'm changing shit up. I had Sunday to be lazy, right? Monday, wake up, train, so good. Actually, no, Sunday, I wasn't even lazy Sunday. Saturday, I was lazy. Sunday, I wake up, I go to patrol. And then I help you clean the car. Did I want to help you clean the car?
No. But you did it.
But I did it because I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it.
20 minutes.
20 minutes? Oh well, it's my job. Brother. I should be doing this.
Yeah.
I can help him. I can go quicker. Anyways, set him up with the ladies because he was going on a date. You know? Monday morning, I wake up, already in a better mood. How good did I train Monday morning? Really good.
Really good.
Then, Monday, I have a nap. I've never had a nap in so long. But, right, this might be lazy, but it's not lazy to me because it's like, you know, I'm recovering. And then, after the nap, I feel so, like, motivated to do stuff. I was on YouTube researching how to get more views on TikTok, what time to post is better, what to do and everything. I was Googling how to edit better, and that's how I wanted to do vlogs. That's when I was like, we should do vlogs, because that gets a lot of views.
I actually think that's a really good idea, by the way.
And then Tuesday, you know, I did the same thing. Yeah. Motivated. I don't have that much work at the moment, but
and guess what? You've been swimming a lot better.
Yeah, I've been swimming so much better. For Tuesday, I've been training really good. Today, I kept it going. I woke up. I made my bed, which is a first. I had a cold shower.
Cold shower?
Yeah.
Wow.
Cold shower. I shaved. Well, you told me I was getting out of hand.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, down here you were starting to get like
a
bit of fluff, you know.
Yeah. And then what else? I cleaned my room. I made breakfast, which is, you have to make breakfast, but you know, anyways.
Yeah.
And then I filmed the podcast. After this, can you edit the sound and I'll edit the video?
Yeah, well, we won't do that now, but
we'll do that tomorrow or something. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm not working, so I can do it. But can you edit the sound, please?
Yeah.
And that's it. I've been, you know, you gotta You gotta pick yourself up, when you're down. Because you can't let yourself, go down.
You can't let yourself get into a rut,
Because I almost went into a rut,
Yeah.
let's be honest. And a week out from competition.
I've done it before. I've put myself in plenty of ruts before.
That might not have been... I almost went into that rut,
Yeah.
if I'm being honest.
And it's always by doing nothing. It's always by thinking you've done it all, and then you do nothing. You do nothing for a few days, and then you're like, oh, fuck. I'm actually really fucking lazy. And then you hate yourself for it, But yeah.
And then you start reflecting and you're like, I'm a lazy piece of shit.
Yeah.
But you're not a lazy piece of shit. You're just...
And this is why I understand why there's so many people who are depressed in this world, Like, they do nothing.
It makes sense. They do nothing.
If you do so much, if you do a lot, you won't have time to feel sorry for yourself.
Yeah, you don't.
And you start enjoying the things you do.
Yeah.
And that's how you get out of depression.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And,
Bro, we should be psychologists.
Yeah, literally. Like, what was it? Like a year or two ago when I was still at school, I was doing something every day, right? So I'm pretty good. But then once you leave school, right? That's when it starts to get difficult, I feel like.
Well, why do you reckon there's so many swimmers who stop swimming and then get depressed and fat?
Because they get stuck in that rut of, I've had 12 years of school, 13 years of school. I'm gonna have a rest year.
Yeah.
And then they get depressed.
I was talking about swimmers though,
Yeah,
not
I know.
students. Yeah.
Exactly. But, that's what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, it's okay to have a lazy day. You have a lazy day.
Lazy days are great.
Lazy days are okay.
Yeah.
You got to have lazy days.
They make your work days feel really hard, but then your lazy
Enjoyable,
days are really enjoyable.
Yeah.
But you can't have 2 lazy days in a row.
No, you can't. Because that's when you get
unless
into
you're
the rut.
sick.
Yeah. Oh, you being sick is different though.
Yeah, yeah.
You can be sick and have 2 or 3 days off,
Yeah.
4 days, 5 days, however long you're sick for. But then once you're finished being sick, you got to get out of that.
That's if you finish being sick.
That's if you finish being sick. If
That
you
was
die,
deep.
that was deep.
You don't want to die.
We're going deeper
Yeah. That's
into
fine.
your mum, but
Bro, what the fuck?
not your mum.
Into their mums.
Into your mum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Well, that's pretty much your turn now to go.
Yeah,
deeper.
well, alright. So going deeper, I was thinking this whole time and I actually couldn't come up with anything.
We don't have to if you don't want to.
No. Oh, I got something.
You got something?
I got something brewing. Yeah.
Well, while it's still brewing, let's talk about book club because I'm a lazy piece of shit with reading.
No, I'll talk about going deeper.
All right, go.
Okay, so...
You don't have anything, do you?
No, I do.
Well, hurry up because everyone's waiting and they're going to click off the bloody video.
Yeah, don't click off the video yet.
Yeah.
I've got something brewing, alright?
Alright.
Okay, here it is.
He doesn't have anything.
I do. I just concocted this in my head.
Alright, go.
Okay, social media expectations, bro. Okay, you look at an influencer on your mobile phone. You're like, damn, they're looking fit. Like, damn, look at him. He's got bigger tits than me, and I'm a chick.
Yeah.
He's got massive abs, and like his legs could like squish watermelons for a living.
Literally.
Like quite literally, like massive dudes, like on steroids.
Yep.
Trend, test, fucking everything you can think of.
Yeah.
Anyways, they're on all of that, but you don't know that because you're just looking at them, and you're like, damn, they look good.
Yeah.
Don't look at them.
They're on trend.
They're on trend, bro.
They're on fucking trend. You're not on trend.
Don't compare yourself to someone who's on
Yeah.
test.
No.
Compare yourself
To you a year ago.
A year ago. That's right. Okay, same for the ladies, What? How did her breasts get so big? Bro, she got implants in them. Relax, sis.
Breasts are beautiful.
Or
Let me see them.
she's like, oh my god, her face is beautiful. Bro, she's got
Bro, I can
more...
make look, ready? I can take the most beautiful photo if I really try. Ready?
No.
Let's not try. Ready? Let's go. Yeah, I look like a absolute monkey.
Yeah.
And then you can go like, yeah, beautiful.
Anyways, what I was saying is, bro, she's probably got more makeup on than icing on a cake.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, and bro, sis, listen,
girl,
queen, slay, bro. Anyways, who gives a shit,
Yeah.
bro? Social media It is not realistic.
It's not. It's really not.
It's photoshopped. It's photos of what people think you want to see. It's not the real world, you know?
Yeah, it's not.
Get out there in the real world. See how many juggernauts are walking around. That'll make you feel better about yourself.
Just drive. Okay, this is what I'm going to tell you to do. I'm going to tell you, right? You're gonna want to drive down a street, right? With like fast foods on either side. Service stations on either side. And I just want you to have a look, you know? Drive past and have a look at the people, you know? And be like, you know what? Damn, I am fucking sexy compared to these fuckers.
Is that what you do, bro?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You drive through like...
And then, or you drive past a preschool and you're like, fuck you, I'm taller than you. And then you feel tall.
Oh, right. Okay. So that's what you do.
Yeah.
You drive past...
I don't drive past a preschool, I'm kidding.
You know what, though?
Drive past a preschool with your window down and be like...
Do you ever get that? Like, when you were younger, you looked at people that were older than you and you're like, damn, they're like adults. And now you look at people that are younger than you and you're like, bro, this guy looks the same age as me.
Yeah. When I was in year 2, right? I looked up at the people in year 6 and I was like, holy shit. When I'm in year 6, I'm going to look like that?
Yeah.
What the hell? And then, right, you look at the photos from them in year 6 and when you were in year 2 and you're like, they looked old to me. I thought they had beards and shit.
Yeah.
And the same thing for when you get into year 7, you look at the year 12s and you're like, oh my God.
Bro, I just remember when I got into grade 7 in high school, everyone was talking about blowjobs.
Yeah.
And they were all like, oh my God, boys, like getting a blowjob would be like the be all and end all of like my high school career. And they'd all be like talking about it. And then I was like, what's a blowjob?
Yeah,
anyways, they told me what it was. And they're like, all the grade 10ers get blowjobs. Bro, I thought that when I'd get into grade 10, I'd get a blowjob straight away.
It didn't happen.
Didn't happen, bro.
Yeah, well, I thought by the time I finished school, you know, I'd... Girlfriend, man. Okay. I'm kidding.
So yeah, that's what little boys talk about. And like, it didn't happen. But I thought in grade 10, like straight away, the moment I walk into my grade 10 class, I'd get a blowjob.
And you get into year 12 and in year 10 and you're like, I've been lied to my whole life.
Yeah. It's a shame.
It's a shame. It's really
a real shame.
Right, well, what's the next segment?
Well, I wanted to talk about book club.
Okay.
So, how's your book going, big fella?
I haven't read anything since we last talked about it.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, today that's what I was going to talk about. Today, I'm going to be reading The Barefoot Investor. I'm going to begin. I want to read at least 20 pages today.
Okay.
I'm going to do that after this.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm going to go shopping.
So can I talk about
coconut
mine?
waters for hydration.
Yeah, you can get me some as well.
Yeah.
Can I talk about my book?
Yeah.
All right, so
here we go.
I've been reading. I've been doing a lot of bloody reading. I'm halfway through the 4-Hour Work Week, which I talked about 1 episode ago. Anyways, so I've gotten to the point where he's talking about like building your own business and shit. So I started reading about batching. So basically doing all your work in one day. So then you in one go for the week. So then you don't have to do it every day and it just gets more time consuming, you know?
Yeah.
I've also been learning about building a business with minimal overhead costs, you know? And like doing the right thing with advertising and researching your product and testing your product, you know? All those tips and tricks. Been doing that. It's been a really good book lately, you know? I highly recommend people reading it. It's really good. Tim Ferriss is a really good guy, you know? Very good.
Really good? Is that it?
That's all I have to say, really. Like, I've been doing a lot of reading, but it's kind of been going in through the eyes, out through the bum hole.
Yeah.
You know?
Literally.
Yeah.
I've been really gassy lately, if I'm going to talk about bum holes.
Gassy?
I don't know why. I've been drinking a lot of water, maybe that's it.
Yeah. Well, before a race, like a week before, you kind of like start drinking a lot of water.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's when you start like gaining a bit of weight from all that water, you know? And then eventually...
No,
like,
I felt really slim.
All of that like goes like...
Yeah,
oh, shit, okay.
Yeah. But I've been feeling really slim. Like this morning I looked at myself in the mirror, I'm like, damn.
Looking ripped.
Sexy motherfucker right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Is that what you do? You wake
Now-
up and you look at yourself?
Yeah, literally.
Why? I look at myself at night. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, me too. Morning or night, I look really good.
We should make a TikTok and it's like how you view yourself in the morning versus how you see yourself at night. And it's
I feel like midday is when you see yourself really shit.
Yeah.
Because you've had food.
So like if you were to make like a scale
ready?
continuum of like how you would feel.
My scale of
How
how
would
I
you-
would
you
look
would
would
look?
in the morning, I look really slim because I haven't eaten anything or anything. I just look abs.
Yeah.
You can
What
just
about the
see
face?
everything.
Though? Looking a bit tired.
You don't look at the face.
Okay.
You look at down there.
Yeah,
That's all that counts. Paper bag fixes everything.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. You don't look that, and then you just look at yourself and you're like, damn, I'd bang if I was a female.
Yeah, okay.
If I was a Sheila.
It's kind
And then you get home from swimming, from workout, look at yourself and you're like, is that what I really look like?
yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And then you look at yourself at lunch and you're like, what the fuck is that?
It kind of claps.
Juggernaut,
Yeah.
whatever. And then at night,
Yeah.
you're like, how am I still single?
Yeah. You look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, damn, boy.
You're brushing your teeth and you're like, now that's what I'm talking about.
What the fuck is this?
Holding the toothbrush.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's
I
that's
do
my
that
scale.
too though. I'm brushing my teeth and at the same time I'm flexing my arm and I'm like,
You know when else
Yeah,
you feel? You know when you feel ripped when you do pool and swimming.
yeah. Every time I finish pool, I'm
We talked
like,
about this in episode 1 actually.
yeah,
It's an end of an era.
yeah. It's the end of an era.
I'm actually so pumped for this new
I got
podcast.
a pump going.
Got pump going, baby. All right. Well, is that it for the podcast?
Well, yeah, we're coming to the end. I got one more thing to talk about.
Talk about it, buddy.
Fortnite.
Okay.
It's going down.
Bro.
It's going down, bro.
Okay, I have a rant.
Okay.
Okay. I've had a big week, right? Saturday night. I want to enjoy my Saturday night. You know what I'm talking about. I don't want to go out like I can sometimes.
Yeah.
But like this Saturday, we're going out. But now, Saturday night's when you want to game with the boys. It's serious. You got to game with the boys. You got a snack in your hand, everything, right? And then some bloody 5-year-old who has nothing better to do than play bloody Fortnite
But you're playing
Just-
Fortnite too.
does 90s on me, 360 no-scopes me, claps me from behind. I don't even have time to react to get my gun out because I'm medding up. I've full built a shelter around me, but somehow this kid just still manages to get me down. I can't even do anything, and then he just wipes the whole squad, and then we have to wait in the lobby again, over and over and over again, and then it gets like 2 weeks you haven't had a dub.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
I understand.
The rage. There's a lot of rage in me, right? And they got to a point where I literally raged so fucking hard. I almost bloody killed the cat. Like, the cat was sitting there, right? Sitting on my lap.
Yeah.
I was there. Top 3. Some bloody sweats. I don't even know how they get that good. And I don't know how they get in my lobby because I'm that bad. And I'm playing with Tom. And you, actually. We're playing. We're playing. And then the bloody kid comes out of nowhere. Gets me. Headshots me. 1 shot. Gone. Bro, I literally yeeted my legs up in the air. The cat, I'm not even kidding. I'm like on a beanbag. The cat literally went like from sitting on my lap to like this high.
Yeah.
Bro, I almost killed the fucking cat.
Well, I've done that too, you know?
Yeah.
I accidentally killed a cat
Yeah.
like 5 times a day. Almost.
Yeah.
Like,
Now we're trying to play, yeah.
I remember that time I put the cat in the pool and I tried to teach it to swim. It didn't
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Or that time when I chucked the cat from the first
Yeah,
story to see
this
if it would
guy,
lay on its feet.
right? We're living at our old house. We have a pool there, right? He's like, oh, cats like water. Chucks them in. Chucks the cat in. Poor cat's like, cats look really different when they don't have much.
Well, yeah,
fur.
they're feathers.
Bro looked like it was about to have a heart attack, the cat.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other time, we have this massive, beautiful swan inflatable. I loved it.
It
This
was
guy,
good.
he's like, oh, yeah, let's put the cat on the bloody inflatable. What do you think would happen? Claws straight onto the inflatable breaks, cat falls into the water. And then you're like, oh shit, I didn't know that would happen. Bloody low IQ, buddy.
Bro, science projects.
They're not science projects, they're just retard projects. And you're a retard project.
You know cats always land on their feet? What I used to do was I used to hang the cat upside down by its feet and then drop it and see if it would land on its feet. I did it on the bed, of course. Like, I didn't want it to like kill itself.
Yeah.
Like, I grabbed it like this, like a rotisserie pork, and then I dropped it, and it would like do a little flip in the air and land on its feet.
Damn.
It's like there's like a magnetic field under that cat's like fur, and it's like pulling that side of the cat down. Like, it's remarkable. They always land on their feet.
You know what I want to talk about now? Actually,
What?
I just realised. I found the other day. I forgot to tell you. I think you were working. It was on Tuesday. I was on TikTok, right? You know what comes on my For You page? My TikTok from when I was in lockdown.
Yeah.
My
On your
TikTok
For You
account
page?
on my For You page came onto my For You page, and I was like, fuck, I thought I deleted that.
Yeah.
And I look at the account, and there's like 40 videos or so of me doing shit in lockdown. It's so embarrassing because it's really bad.
You should play some videos.
No, I deleted the account. I logged on and deleted.
Why?
Well, because it was fucking shit.
Yeah, but it's a good memory.
Yeah, well, it's too late, mate. I deleted it.
Well, it's out there somewhere.
It's out there somewhere.
If it's been shared a few times, it's been downloaded.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Well, thank you for listening to episode 10.
It's been a good podcast episode. We've
Season
reached...
1
Yeah.
over.
Season 1 is finished. Give us a dap.
Dude, we've made it this far. Let's keep going.
What should we name the whole season? The beginning.
The beginning. Oh, Project X.
Why Project X?
No, Project Beginning.
Beginning of...
Project New Beginnings.
No.
No, Project Baby.
Why Project Baby?
Because it's our baby. Season 1.
I don't know.
Project.
What about New Beginnings?
New Beginnings, yeah.
No, what about The Beginning?
The beginning.
The Beginning.
The beginning of the empire. Oh, yeah! See you later. Let's
See you
go.
later. Thank you for tuning
Next time
in
you see
to
us.
season 1 of The Beginning of the Empire.
Season 2, baby!
Season 2, baby!